Today, a good battle in the AFC. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Denver Broncos.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go from Denver. Well, here come the Steelers, and that's the sight that looks odd, but people were looking to see after keeping us waiting all spring. Year 21 in the league for Aaron Rodgers, his first as the Steelers quarterback.
You know, it's funny how time flies, Mike, and we won't call him old. We'll just call him experienced. And here's a guy who's been doing this for a really long time at a high level, and he's going to hope that some of that experience works in his favor today. And when he plays well, this is proven to be a really hard team to beat.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there.
Automatic first hit.
First down for Aaron. The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Gtowncapp reels it in on the right side. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
10 yards. That's good for a Steelers first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Steelers.
26. Yeah, Liz. Hey, 88.
From the gun, Rodgers. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
319. Go to 50 inside. Jump out.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work has separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
10 yards.
Get 300. Get 300. 319. Go to 50. Hey, take 26. Back, come on.
Again, it's Rodgers. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Broncos say they have it, and yes, they do.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
So the Broncos come out, and Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy, with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. Second season now for Bo Nix.
Well, it didn't take long for Bo Nix to establish himself as a bona fide starter in this league, winning the position with the Broncos as a rookie. He has all the intangibles, but really what sticks out the most, Mike, is the amount of starts he made in college. It's kind of similar to Brock Purdy. Very experienced at the college level. Let's see how that carries over here to the NFL level.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. The catch made there by Sutton. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 16-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He got the tight end, Adam Chapman. 14 yards on that pass play there. First down, Broncos.
That's good.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. That one on the former Notre Dame star, Mike McGlinchey.
Captain.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play.
2nd down at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Nix. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
Bombers.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That'll be complete to Dobbins. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Captain. Hey, Sean, let's go. Joe. Bombers.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
2nd down. Nix. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Bombers.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he will score! Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, Denver. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Makes the score Broncos 7, Steelers nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Steelers offense going to take over now for the second time. They're trying to hold on to the football this time. Had the fumble on the opening possession, which led to a touchdown. So they trail early as they get it back 1st and 10. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. No. This. Back north.
A-Rod down to throw on 1st down. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
And the Steelers first down.
30. 26. Jump out. Hey, take 20.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Broncos with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Rodgers now. That's caught. It's Roman Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Pittsburgh.
Take 30. 26.
Here's Rodgers. The pressure too much, and he goes down.
You can sense this defense. They're really starting to come alive. Last time out, they forced a turnover. Now they got their first sack of the day. These big plays start to steamroll, and you can just feel their confidence continue to build.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Metcalf, the motion man. Rodgers. Open man, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he'll get about 12 yards here as he's out of bounds. That'll make things a little easier on third down.
Back to 258. Get 300. Get 300. Run.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He gets that to his tight end, Smith. To the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close.
88.
First down, Steelers.
They put Wilson in motion. First down for Aaron. Rolling right. He runs with it. This is going to be caught for a touchdown. But there is a marker down, and you can tell they know this is coming back.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
So, a costly penalty here. It wipes away the touchdown.
Inside. 630. 26. Jump out. Hey, 626.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. The throw on the run is complete. And he'll take this one in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with first and 10. Throwing, Nix. He'll find his target, Lil Jordan Humphrey. And mark him down up beyond the 30. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
He's inside the 35. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be first and goal inside the 10. A big-time play for the Broncos. 62 yards. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. Now Nick's going to look to throw. A big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4. Rodgers on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. From the gun, Rodgers. He'll get that one to Valdez-Scantling. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Pick up on the play. It's third down.
626.
To throw, it's Rodgers. He's got the connection there to Valdez-Scantling. He's still on his feet. He may go. Not quite to the end zone, but in great position, out of bounds at the 3. A big play there, about as big as you can get. They gain 88 yards with that one. So now, after the fireworks, a chance to cash in. They have it first and goal.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Metcalf, the motion man.
26.
Rodgers going up top again. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Out of coverage. Excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Jump out! Get 300! Get 300!
Metcalf, the motion man.
88! 88! 88! Take 30! Screen it, get up!
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Two minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I return to Denver after this. They were stopped on 2nd down, now 3rd and goal from the 1.
18. Hey, 626. Go to 50. Yeah, this. Inside.
Metcalf, the motion man.
Go to 50. Hey, you block.
3rd and goal for Aaron Rodgers. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Steelers. What a terrific. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
Makes the score Steelers 14, Broncos 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10.
Captain.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Open man downfield, it's Franklin. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big-time play for the Broncos. That goes for 58.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. That is brought in at the 10. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Broncos 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Bombers. Captain.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Second down. Nix. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Broncos. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He's got it. Broncos will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
To kick off for the Broncos.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. The Steelers offense going to take over just before the half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
126. Bennett. 319. Back on. Get 300. Get 300.
Now Rodgers. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. He's going to look downfield once again. And this will be incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. That'll be caught downfield. It's Valdez-Scantling. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock.
First down.
Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
14.
As routine as they may have made the end of that drive look, I can assure you, Mike, this is a situation they have been practicing since training camp. Get the ball to one of your playmakers, get yourself in scoring range, and steal 3 points before the break.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Final moments of this first half, kicking with the lead now, as this one is in the air. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up and put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the 3rd quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
3 points, all that separates these two sides. Has half number 2. Kicks off. This fielded at the 2. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. The Broncos offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Back at the 15-yard line.
Captain.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Covering very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
14.
Captain.
Back to throw is Nix. He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram. Inside the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 85 yards. Touchdown, Denver. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. The Steelers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. Trailed by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10.
Hey, 626. Got it in. 319 on the 50.
Rodgers. That's over the middle and taken in by Valdez-Scantling. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
34 yards.
50. Hey, you block over here.
That's good for Steelers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
88. Jump out.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He finds Metcalf on the slap. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Hey, 620 inside. On the 50.
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Number 50. Hey, you block over.
Metcalf, the motion man.
Cat 300. Cat 300. Hey, 88. Jump out. 26.
Again, it's Rodgers. Oh, looking end zone, but he's out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, the one he was looking for. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers cut the deficit down to 1.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, You don't feel very good about coming away with field goals, but in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Broncos offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. It'll be 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And he works his way past the 25 to the 27-yard line.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The Steelers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. The deficit is 1. As they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Metcalf, the motion man.
50. Hey, take 26.
A 1st down throw from Rodgers. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
50. Hey, you jump out.
Metcalf, the motion man.
26.
Rodgers on 1st down. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 23.
Closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game. He's been outstanding. That one good for a 1st down.
The 37-yard line.
88.
Metcalf, the motion man.
630. Yeah, this.
A-Rod now to throw on 1st down. Metcalf hauls in that one. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion.
Hey, 26. Inside. Cat 300. Back north. Go to 50. Hey, jump out.
In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Blue 58. Hey, 88. 88. You're right. 630.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. This one not quite on target. Let him 2 months. That one falls incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Get 300! Get 300!
Rodgers going up top again. To the left side and pulled in. Valdez-Scantling. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
That's good for us Steelers. First down.
Valdez-Scantling on the move.
At the 9-yard line.
50. Hey, you block over here. Jump out. 26.
From the gun, Rodgers. Look wide. Get this one complete. And a good job to make sure he didn't get loose. Brought down around the 7.
Brings up
Second and goal.
7-yard line.
Hey, 88. Jimmy. 630. Gun.
Valdez-Scantling on the move.
Yeah, this.
To throw is Rodgers. Flush to his right. That is hot. What a job to keep the play alive. Calvin Austin. Touchdown Steelers. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. The Broncos offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Here, back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Denver first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack. But then they get their hands on the ball. And I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there, probably the best possible outcome.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
To J.K. Dobbins. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. From the shotgun, here's Nix. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down. short return, and they'll take over there. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Hey, 626.
Metcalf, the motion man.
Get 300. Get 300. Hey, 88. Inside. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
1st down for Aaron. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
2nd and 10.
319. 26.
Metcalf, the motion man.
Back north. Go to 50. Jump out. Hey, 626.
Rodgers here on 2nd down. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Cooper. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
Bombers.
Big snap on 1st and 10. Open man down the field is Humphries. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. 1st down, Broncos.
19-yard line. Oh, my son. Shanahan. Joe. Olay.
Throwing is Nix. That is caught by the tight end, Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Steelers offense ready to take over possession of the football. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with 1st down.
Get 300.
Metcalf, the motion man.
Get 300. Get 88 inside. 630.
Throwing, Rodgers. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Hey, 626.
Metcalf, the motion man.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Back north.
Rodgers to throw. Back to the sideline. Taken in by Wilson. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Certainly not the biggest gain by any means, but he does a really nice job getting past the sticks, keeping his feet in bounds, and ultimately picks up the first down.
Metcalf, the motion man. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. This is intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Surtain.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
He was taken down.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
Throw it. Nix. Open man. Downfield. It's Franklin. And he will go all the way. Troy Franklin. Touchdown Broncos. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Lutz for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Broncos will go up by 7.
Broncos 35, Steelers 28. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Austin now to return this. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Steelers offense ready for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Austin brought in motion.
Number 50. Hey, you block over here.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Metcalf left side, he's got it. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Now Rodgers. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches at the Broncos 40-yard line.
Here's Rodgers. That's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out.
Automatic 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10. Austin brought in motion.
26.
Rodgers on 1st down. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw.
Rodgers pass intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Bombers.
A 1st down throw for Nix. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
when you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
Knicks got to throw it here on first down. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by a Sunday Samuel Jr.
It's just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
Go to 50. Hey, you inside.
A-Rod now to throw on first down. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
And the Steelers first down.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. A first down throw from Rodgers. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Back north. Blue 58.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion.
Cat 326. Yeah, this. 630.
Now a second down throw from Rodgers. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 16
A first down on the scramble. A gain of 16. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion.
First down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Valdez-Scantling on the move. They'll drop to throw. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Hey, 626.
From the gun, Rodgers. That is complete to the goal line and in. Pat Freiermuth, touchdown Pittsburgh.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. On the return, here's Mims. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. The Broncos offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. We're all even, 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They are trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the fourth quarter?
On first down, here's Nix to throw. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. He'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 16, and it's two nice plays to begin this drive.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They still have all three timeouts, and here we go with first and 10. He'll run. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A run with Dobbins. And he broke through the initial contact. Winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
36-yard line.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He is tough to bring down. They finally do. Somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. The clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the game.
Bombers.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
First down.
Big time throw there, sets them up really nicely. They find themselves well in field goal range for a potential game-winning field goal try. Under a minute. All they got to do is just keep working the clock, get as close as they can, send that kicker out there and see if he can make that kick.
All three timeouts left. How much that's going to matter remains to be seen. Here comes first and 10. Here's Dobbins. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
1 yard gain.
And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds remaining in the game. Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This to win the game. And now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. Austin now to return this. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners. as we say so long from Denver. Time for football now from Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver. Straight ahead, a good one in store this afternoon. It's the Chicago Bears and the Denver Broncos.
Denver Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Mike Tirico, along with my partner Greg Olson, it's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. And off we go here from Mile High. So here come the Bears and their quarterback for the second straight year. The #1 pick in the 2024 draft, it's Caleb Williams.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. The RPO, that one is complete, and he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
On 1st down, it's Swift. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he is out of bounds.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Bears 1st down.
They'll run with Mananga. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
9 yards to go.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got his tight end, it's Loveland. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
That's another Bears 1st down. A gain of 21 yards. 1st down Bears.
Here's Swift. He will win the race to the pylon. He's in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. So the Broncos come out, and Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. 2nd season now for Bo Nix.
Now, this is the type of quarterbacks that just give defensive coordinators nightmares. They stay up all night thinking, okay, what is the best way to defend him? Do we treat him as a runner? Do we treat him as a passer? And I think that's really where the most stress comes in, Mike, is you want to make sure you don't let him kill you with his legs downfield as a runner, but it's also his ability to extend plays as a passer that really creates a lot of stress on your back-end coverage, and that's where those big plays can come. So it's a big challenge. They know it, and we'll find out early on what the plan is.
Second down. Nix. That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
And the Broncos,
They get 21 on that one. Good for a Denver first down.
Bombers, bomb. Ole, ole, ole. Captain, 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 captain.
They'll throw. It's Nix. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
Down at the 20-yard line. 8
From the
yards
20,
after pickup.
here's
Brings
second
up
and 2. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
Gain of 2.
We've seen his big play potential as a receiver, so I don't think it's a surprise to see them work in a little bit of a changeup and give him the ball on the ground. Held to a small gain here, but they don't mind. He still had enough to pick up the first down.
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
16-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Chill. Bombers, bombers, bombers.
Throwing. Nix. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Third and 7.
Ready. Ready. Ole, ole, ole. Ole, ole. Captain, 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 captain.
Back to throw is Nix. That is caught. What a dive on the scramble. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
The Bears
Offense ready to get going with their second possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but this guy, I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field. And this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for pick 6.
And this one ruined quickly. Take him back back to the 5-yard line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Broncos. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Forced out wide. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25.
To pick up a 46 yards. And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. To the perimeter, got Odunze on the out. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Chicago.
Here's Williams. Here now, 2nd down. And goal. Swift. The ball comes out. The Broncos have it. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Denver. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Here's Lutz now for the extra point. His kick is good. The Broncos will take a 21-7 lead. So after 1, it's the Broncos with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Duvernay on the return. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. They're stopping in his tracks. Right at the 15-yard line. DeAndre Swift to the Bears offense. Set for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll get about 5.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Another run here. Another run by Swift. And he's going to be close to the first down. Out of bounds, just a little short. Need to pick it up on third down.
Third and inches.
Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. Oh, he's trying to use the big frame to push forward. But I don't think he's going to get there. He's held up at the line of scrimmage, and now it's fourth down. On fourth down, here's Torrey Taylor to punt for Chicago. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
Kicking team.
A run with Dobbins. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. From the 43, here's second and a yard.
At the 43-yard line.
Captain.
Here's Nix to throw. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Ready?
Out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard
From the
line.
32-yard line now, here's second and 6. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Montez Sweat brought
They
it
come to
down.
the line needing 11 here on
Back at
third
the
down.
36-yard line.
Bombers. Ready?
To throw is Nix. He'll find his target through Jordan Humphrey. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
A gain of 24
Down
yards.
at the 12. It's first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Captain.
Throwing is Nix. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Bombers.
They'll look to throw. Oh, and once again, the pressure too intense. They get him down again.
In this defense, they find themselves here just trying to stop the bleeding early. I mean, touchdowns on each of their opening possessions of the game. And at this point, they're just trying to find a way to get off the field. So that sack, it came at the right time. And this This is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. DeAndre Swift and the Bears offense set for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. On first and 10, it's Williams. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Second and 11. To throw, it's Williams. On the run to the right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to Denver after this. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Throwing is Williams. Moving outside the pocket. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
Pass right side will be taken in by Walker. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. And it's a gain of 19 to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
On second down, it's Williams. And he's going to get belted at the end, but he keeps possession of the football. Setting up 1st and goal.
Bears, first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now here's 2nd and goal. In motion comes Walker. He'll run again. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they they set themselves up for 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Williams. That one taken in. Kevin Duvernay. Touchdown, Chicago. Santos for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bears back within 10. It's now 24-14.
Bears 14. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Joe. Motion. Ready. Olay. Captain. Bombers.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. And he will score. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. His 2nd touchdown of this first half.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
Lutz for the extra point. And the kick is good. So what a finish to this first half as they extend the lead.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This taken at the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. The Broncos offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10.
Almost set. Ready. Joe.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw and the pass is incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Bombers.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. going for it all. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 47 yards. First and 10.
At the 33-yard line.
Go. Over second. Switch.
And he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain
So,
of 7.
from the 26-yard
Brings up
line,
second and
here's
3.
second down and 3. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line.
It's a gain of 21.
They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
And he'll punch forward to the 2, setting up second and goal.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
He'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
The play lost a yard. It's now third and goal.
Throwing here on third. That's in the end zone and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds. And good running on the return. It'll help him out as the ball right around the 45-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Ready to up. Vegas.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. On the move left. He keeps it himself. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Vegas.
Throwing on second down, Williams. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Brings up third and goal.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll begin with first and 10. Here's Dobbins. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. They'll give it to Dobbins. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Second and 10.
On the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now it's Dobbins. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
No gain on the play. It's third and 10.
Hey! Bombers. Captain. Away.
Throw it. Mix. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down. On fourth down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver. And back deep is Devin Duvernay to return. That's taken at about the 14, and he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. The Bears offense about ready to take over once more. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive. Getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard. From the 22 now, here's second and 8.
It's second and 8.
Now Williams. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. Now it's going to be third down. Here's Williams. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. In motion, it's Odunze. Here's Williams on first and 10. That's caught left side by Odunze. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Vegas! What is up?
Throwing again, Williams. Loveland open right side. He's got it. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
That's another Bears first down.
Hey,
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run with Swift. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
Come a little closer. Here's second and goal.
What is up?
Here's Williams now to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's third and goal.
Vegas!
To throw is Williams. And that is incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal. Now, Ben Johnson has talked it over, decided to throw the red challenge flag.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the decision to challenge does not pan out and will also cost them a timeout. Field goal not going to help much at this point. They've got to go for it on 4th and goal. They're going for it. Here's Williams. And that is caught on 4th and goal. They've got it. Rome Odunze. Touchdown, Bears. Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Now an opening has the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Broncos offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Their lead is 10. They go back to work trying to add to it. It begins with first down.
Captain.
Back to throw is Nix. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. Looks like the Bears got there, and they did. Chicago ball.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. So second down, and they'll run it. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 5.
Away. Bombers. Captain.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
that might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, you might be running out of time.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
29-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8. He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
21 is the line to gain as we hit third down. Here's Nix to throw. Forced out left. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
That's good for a Broncos first down. First down, then goal to go.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll go with him again. And he'll be taken down. Let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes third and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
They'll run. And he will get into the end zone. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, Denver. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Broncos will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Bears 21. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. The Bears offense make their way out to take over once more. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Back to the tight end, Loveland. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 44-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Forced to his right. Going up top. He's got it. And he will go all the way. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And now the referee, it looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look. And indeed, this call will be overturned. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. Williams. It is brought in the end zone. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Bears. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
To kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. He fields it at the 8. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Broncos offense ready to come back out for this next possession. And a few kneel down should come close to closing this one out, depending on whether or not the defense wants to use those 2 timeouts they have left. But it really would just prolong what seems to be inevitable. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Broncos.
And the Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Open man downfield, that's Ingram. Look at the big guy rumble. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Lutz for the extra point. The kick is good. Broncos are able to extend the lead.
Bears 28. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Duvernay on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
Williams now going to bring up the Bears, and they will go for 2. They put Smythe in motion. Here we go. One final play. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big first quarter lead, did not look back as they cruise in this one.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Cape at night, and I'ma high-five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone, spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, 'cause I don't stop. Hey, ladies.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
And off we go from Denver. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Tremendous production in college at 2 different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Don't touch that. And anyway, 73. Foul that game.
To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, easy, 60. Hey, Silver.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Throwing is Hurts. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I will see Northern trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. This third down just got even more difficult. 3rd down and 15 after the false start.
Hey, 73, 70. No touch.
Here's Hurts to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 43.
First down, Philadelphia.
From the gun, it's Hurts. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Hurts. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And a across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. The first-round pick, Jair Alexander, making the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A gain of 6.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Working out of the gun is Nix. And this will be incomplete. Physical play in the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Captain. Ready. Bombers, Joe. Olay.
Throwing Nix. Got a man open, it's Sutton. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 29-yard line.
And the Broncos, first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Ready. Olay. Captain. Bombers. Joe. Olay.
Nix looking to throw again. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The lines move there. Look like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
To throw. Here's Nix. Got a man. That's little Jordan Humphrey. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
3rd and 6.
Nix to the air. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
A big loss on the play.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there, all the things that have gone on. And the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away.
Well, one of the linebackers has got it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. And they put it on the ground here on the 2nd drive. And, of course, Charles, that follows drive number 1 where they had the INT.
Makes you wonder what's going on with this team, because a lot of times we can attribute it to nerves, but maybe it's a lack of focus. Maybe it is the preparation for the game. Maybe they just came into it a little lackadaisical, because that's just not looking good at all. That's just not the football that we came here to see.
From the 23, here's the 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Dobbins. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I mean, not often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that's scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
Trying to find Barkley on the out route, and he's got it. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Eagles.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He finds him again, Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Eagles first down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
And an Eagle 1st down.
Looking to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. That one goes for 24 yards.
It's a nice zone breaker right there. Take the tight end, move him out to the slot, then have him run a corner route versus the zone coverage, which means he's going to be behind the shallow coverage and ahead of the deep coverage. Put the ball right on him.
Back to throw again. It's complete to Brown, right side. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they get it to him again. Nick Bonito. 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Taken in at the 11. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10.
They're on 17-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Nix from the shotgun. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Ready. Away. Captain. Away. Bombers.
Here's Nix. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver. They'll send this away to the Rocky Mountain Knight, and it's a good one. It's taken to the 26. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 34 yards on the return, but for a moment looked like he had a shot to go all the way. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over.
Chiller.
Although a jet sweep to start the drive. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
This thrown quickly out to Cooper. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
And the Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6.
He's taken down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
63.
Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Zero hesitation that time. He just got it and put it out in the right flat. Unfortunately, incomplete.
Well, you know how hard these quarterbacks nowadays work on just getting the ball in their hands and making a quick decision and throwing the football. Didn't work out in this case.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Go Silver, ready? Hey, Silver. Hey! Crown left Yeti.
Back to throw here. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Broncos are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Well, I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down. As you said, in the red zone, definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
Bombers.
Now it's Nix. That is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Captain.
To throw is Nix. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. 18 big yards on that one, and a Denver first.
And the Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Second and 10.
With coverage by Jacoby Dean.
Operating from the gun. Nix. He completes this to Sutton. And he's going to be out around the 45-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Bombers. Olay.
Operating from the gun. Nix. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Captain.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
It's a gain of
A big play there on the catch and run. 32 yards.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And they'll go on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
Well, that one hurts. That wipes away what would have been a big play.
But you and I both know coaches aren't real big on silver linings. But at least that play call was a successful one. Now the focus offensively, that goes to overcoming the penalty and making all that yardage back again.
And they'll run it here. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, 33 yards. And the Broncos are able to extend their lead.
And to me, the key to a wide receiver run like that is getting around the first edge guy. It's often like a punt returner. Make that first guy miss, because if you can do that successfully and get upfield, we know good things can happen. He's able to take that one into the end zone.
Lutz with the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out.
Delay of game. Offense.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Second and 11 now.
63-6.
Here's Hurts to throw. That's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space.
And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you're throwing this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they could at least attempt a kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
It's 3rd and 1.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
Captain.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. It'll go as nearly a loss of 10 on 1st and goal, so a disaster there. It goes as a 9-yard loss on the sand. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. It'll be a gain of 4, but it'll bring us now to a 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Ready? Show.
They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. J.K. Dobbins in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Broncos will extend their lead here just before halftime. What's good on the extra point? And that makes our score 17-0.
Eagles, nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
4 seconds, all that remain here this 1st half as the kick gets away. And this one over the back line of the end zone, where they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just 1 snap of the football. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going deep for Brown. This is caught at the 20. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hanson. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right.
Well, you can't skip halftime on Sundays, but you can right here. So it's over, and on to the 3rd quarter we march. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
A very one-sided first half, 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Well, the Broncos offense set to begin this 3rd quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this 2nd half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the 1st half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing.
There he goes, right side. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw. Nix. And that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Shrugs him off. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Captain, ready.
Looking to throw. Nix. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 22-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
And they'll go on the ground. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Bombers.
Throwing Nix. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
Goes 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
Working out of the gun is Nix. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, it took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
Bombers.
To throw, here's Nix. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Ja'Cory Bennett has it. And the Eagles are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. This is 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 6-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
That was a chance for the breakthrough. He's got a man running free, and you've got to be able to put that on him. But instead, led him too far, incomplete.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a 1st.
How many times do we hear that 3rd down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the 1st down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key 1st down.
Well, he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem scrambling for 22 to 1st.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hurts. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
From the gun, it's Hurts. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Well, this is where the mile-high air really starts to affect an opposing offense. Guys moving a bit slowly here. It's 3rd and long. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Nix to the air. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed.
He's brought down at the 30.
The Broncos send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Fielded just inside the 20. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return.
And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense, 1st and 10. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter action in Denver.
At the 41-yard line.
They'll set up to throw.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
15 yards. That's good for Eagles. First down. A gain of 15. First down, Eagles.
They go play action with Hurts. That one downfield for Dotson. And my goodness, another interception. Brandon Jones picking it off. There he goes, left side. Down the left sideline. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick six is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here. And that one, it backfired in a big way.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. And the lead is now 24. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score of the final play of the third quarter. Lutz now to kick this one away. Oh, a heck of a move. Man. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the fourth quarter. And a big deficit, Charles, but they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board. So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. Oh, he catches it off the tip. It wasn't even intended for him. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
At the 38-yard line.
They'll drop the throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. This will be caught by Brown. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
11 more yards. That's another.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He's got Smith here. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
And let's go. 19 more yards. That's good for the Eagles. First down. First and goal, Philadelphia.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Second and goal from the 1.
Brings up second and goal.
Barkley is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out.
6. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Denver's offense now set to go.
At their own
Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the fourth quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
21-yard line.
To throw is Nix.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Here's Nix.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sutton. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now it's Nix.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to the air with Nix.
They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 26.
16 yards.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco 1st down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. And they'll run it here. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Eagles' 26-yard line.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
A shotgun snap and a good McDonald.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
A 41-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they're going to try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 30-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone as time has run out on this ball game.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you can just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover. As this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating, right? They told the offense exactly how it was going to go down today. So you saw them deflate with every series, didn't you? Every time they ran onto the field, it was slower and slower to get to the football because they just felt like if we go out there, we're just going to turn it over anyway. So it was really, really a stellar performance.
So for Charles Davis.